You. You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. First of all, my bad on the long layoff and stuff like that, man. I just been I've been busy. I'm been looking for a place and stuff like that. So, I've been working extremely hard. So, I really ain't been any free time I have, I just been and I've been parlaying, you know what I'm saying? I've been messing around with these women and shit like that. So, I've been living life, man, and I hope y'all been hope everybody that's been following the channel have been doing the same. I've been protecting my energy. Like I'm standing to what I've been telling y'all all 2025. But today I got some time. So we're gonna get into a few videos I wanted to get into. I actually have a video about the tenderism, dude, but I think I'm gonna upload it, just because I haven't had content out in a minute. But that content should have came out after my last video drop. But anyway, let's get into the Michael Jordan situation, man, because the internet is going crazy over Michael Jordan, make it seem like Michael Jordan was out here grabbing kids by the ass and shit like that. This is unreal to me. It's funny to me at the same time. I know we in a hypersensitive situation right now when it comes down to the Epstein files and all this other stuff. But man, I mean, to see niggas doing this shit, dog, it's kind of without really doing any real research. It's kind of heartbreaking to a certain degree, dog. It's like, damn, niggas is really jumping on Mike like this, dog. Like, man, this is crazy, man. But anyway, so Michael Jordan has been called a PDF file based off an angle of a video where it looks like he grabbing the kid's ass. I'm not even gonna hold you. When I first seen it, I was like, what the fuck is Mike doing? Because, I just like scroll by on my Twitter just looking at stuff I might want to make content about. And I'm like, dang. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is Mike? But I was working at the time, so I kind of just put it back in my pocket and went back to doing what I was doing. But, I was like, man, I want Mike to get out here caught grabbing some kid ass and shit like that, man. Come on now. But anyway, I got a chance to really, kind of see the whole thing at the end of the day. And I'm just gonna play this real quick. This is a video right here from Jordan removing debris and ice from the kid's leg. The kid was drenched during the celebration with water and ice. Okay, so this is them celebrating. Obviously, Michael Jordan is the owner of this particular car, whatever the case may be, and they won a championship. You know what I'm saying? About time Mike won one. You know what I'm saying? Mike ain't win nothing since his ass the motherfucking left basketball. So, even while he was still in basketball, he couldn't get it done. You know what I mean? At the highest level, let me just say that. Daytona 500, for people that know about the car racing thing, that's a very big deal, okay? And that's the World Series, the NBA playoffs, NBA finals, the wild card weekend, Super Bowl, that's they shit of goddamn car racing, okay? But anyway, let's get into this, man. So as y'all see, they was dumping water and shit all over the kid. I ain't gonna lie, just to make a quick joke about it, when I played this in fast motion, it looked like the kid was twerking because I couldn't see what got thrown on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, is the little nigga up there twerking and shit? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But anyway. All right. So that's the kid and his father at the end of the day. All right. So it looks like Mike is grabbing his ass. That's what it looks like when you first look at it, okay? But Mike is not grabbing that boy by his ass. Mike is grabbing the back of his shirt and shaking whatever water and whatever ice or whatever that got into that kid's shirt off of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. He's not grabbing this kid by his ass. All right? He knows this kid. He has a relationship with this kid and the family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is not running around here grabbing kids by their ass in front of the world. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, niggas have lost their goddamn mind. You think Michael Jordan is going to be out here in front of this black ass nigga is going to be out here in front of all these white folks, a billionaire. he gonna get caught in a moment like that where all the white people is watching like this for this nigga to grab some kid by their ass? Y'all niggas gotta be insane, dog. Y'all niggas gotta be insane, man. And like I said, man, niggas love tearing down niggas, dog. I see it all the time. I deal with it from time to time. And it's really sad, man. It really do be sad sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because it be like, damn, nigga, not you. Like anybody but you. Like anybody could say some shit. And I kind of be like, I could be upset. I could be disappointed. But it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's still like, whatever. You know what I mean? You're probably racist. You're probably an asshole if you're not a racist. Or you just somebody who's just miserable all the fucking time, right? But when it's niggas, dog, and it's ancient Americans, specifically, let me just say that, it's real disappointing, dog. Like, nigga, come on, fam. You think Mike gonna crash out like that? Come on, fam. Come on, man. You think Mike gonna crash out on some little white boy at the Daytona 500 and throw it all away? Throw it all away. They get caught on camera grabbing some kid by their ass. Now, what's funny about this situation is that when I was going hard in the paint on Joe Biden, sniffing these kids, okay? Joe Biden running around here, groping up on these little girls. There was no outrage for this shit. But Mike is allegedly grabbing some kid by the ass. Niggas is talking about we canceling Jordan. Jordan done. Jordan a PDF file. Know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Come on, fam. I expect that shit from everybody else. I don't expect that shit without niggas doing their real research on the shit, dog. I can't accept that, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta be better than that, man. Niggas gotta be better than that, bro. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mike, this is Mike we talking about, fam. We gonna tear down Mike? Man, y'all niggas insane. Y'all niggas insane. That's like, well, motherfuckers trying to cancel Janet Jackson. Like, nigga, we canceling Janet Jackson? Is y'all niggas crazy? You know what I'm saying? But this is what we doing now. This is what we doing now. Everybody doing shit for hits and clicks. Don't nobody care about doing no real research anymore. I'm gonna let the video keep playing. All right. As you can see, the kid, he's not grabbing that kid's ass, bro. He's not grabbing his ass.
Tyler Reddick.
All right. Now
Reddick.
I'm not saying I might meet Mike, but I might run into Mike one day and Mike might be a complete asshole to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that don't mean that he might have been assholes to many people, okay? But that don't mean we get the chance to jump on a nigga and motherfucking start talking crazy and start talking heavy about, you know, Michael Jordan and shit, talking about this nigga out here grabbing ass and what niggas would have did if that was they kid and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Come on, fam. Niggas is going way too far. You know what I'm saying? And niggas have become dangerous with these platforms because now niggas is saying shit and you can getting people to believe this shit. Like, I was having a debate with this chick. We was talking about athletes and shit like that. And this is a white woman and shit, right? So, you know, she brought up a few, she brought up Ben Roethlisberger, actually. You know what I'm saying? Brought up Ben Roethlisberger in his case and shit like that. I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it $1 the man, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Ben did that shit. He probably did do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, so we started getting into like Michael Jackson. I was like, man, Mike ain't touched them kids, man. Well, they said. I was like, yeah, the kids that they said touched it, the parents was forcing them dudes to say that Michael did something to them. When them kids got out here and said that Michael never touched them. That's the end of the story. All this shit about Michael Jackson, oh, he want kids in the bed, and it's, I don't know if the nigga want kids in the bed, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He ain't touching them kids, though. You know what I'm saying? He want to make sure the kids is good. He want to make sure the kids is loved. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing nothing but with if y'all find that shit weird, then anybody adopting somebody is fucking weird. Okay? They don't want to have their own children. They want to go grab some children from who knows what and where they come from and what their background is. So y'all don't find that shit weird then. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't creeps and shit like that when they out here adopting children and shit like that, taking them in as they own. But Mike is the only nigga, if he do it, that nigga's a creepazoid. That nigga's a goddamn all-time PDF file and shit. You know what I'm saying? These rumor and lingering of him touching children and stuff like that could be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Come on, fam. Listen, man. 2026, I told y'all 2025, we protect the energy. 2026, we smartening up. The year ain't start yet, so I ain't really get into my spiel yet. You know what I'm saying? We still got three, 4 more weeks. You know what I'm saying? Until the real New Year start, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into what 2026 is gonna be all about, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But niggas, come on, man. Let's tighten up. Let's smarten up. And let's build, man. Let's build. Let's be great. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do the unthinkable. Let's achieve the unachievable. You know what I'm saying? Let's smarten up out here, man. Niggas is way better than this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in hell niggas should have been out here tearing down Mike like that. Oh, yeah, let me get back to the conversation. So she started talking about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, because, you know, she stayed out in Colorado and shit when that shit happened. And, you know, she started talking about Kobe and shit. I was like, well, you know the girl, I was like, you know the girl that actually told the police was her friend that she was lying about Kobe Bryant actually doing something to her. Did Kobe smash? Kobe smash. Kobe smash. You know what I'm saying? He smashed that little snow bunny right in the ass. That's allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? We know how these white women, listen, these white women love getting plugged. You know what I'm saying? They love getting plugged, man. It just is what it is. That's just in their nature, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many black women, too many ancient American women that like anal sex like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gotta be rough, raw, and uncut with y'all about that. You know what I'm saying? White women, that's their type of thing. They like to experiment with putting shit in their ass. You know what I'm saying? So she talked about, I'll explain it to her how the friend told the police how she was bragging about Kobe's size and all that shit. And she didn't even argue with me. She said, I didn't even know that. And I was getting back to my point of how people can be getting lied on. Celebrities get lied on. People get lied on all the time. Or things get taken over exaggerating shit. You know what I'm saying? And then once the media push some shit out there, it's really hard for people not to believe what the news is out there alleging that they said, because the news don't ever correct some shit up. When Michael Irvin got into his little case, did the ESPN bring they bitch ass back up there and say, oh yeah, man, my bad, man, Michael Irvin won his case and we need to apologize to they don't ever do that. They let that shit linger out there like Michael Irvin was some kind of wild beast and try to jump all over this white woman and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Come on, fam. But anyway, let's get into this dude's video, man. Fair accused. I don't know who this dude is, but you know, I'm gonna let this brother talk right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't a brother and shit, but y'all know what the fuck I mean.
Tyler Reddick's son.
I would say he a brother in truth. Let me say that. A brother in truth.
Had a chunk of ice. You can see that Tyler Reddick's son's shirt is completely saturated. And Michael Jordan tried to help a little kid out. Making those chunks of ice out of your back.
It initially looks shocking, and I think there's a reasonable explanation for it.
Yep.
Looks like he's trying to get stuff out of his shirt and pants.
I think that's exactly.
It's shocking the first time you see it.
And like I said, I'm all for it the first time, because when I first seen it, I said, this nigga Mike wildin'. Know what I'm saying? Yo, I was like, yo, Mike is wildin'. This nigga is bugging out. But that's my first initial reaction when I seen it. Know what I'm saying? And then I looked, when I got out of work, I got back on my Twitter and shit. Because, you know, like I said, even though I ain't been making videos, I've been kind of keeping shit in shit I really want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be doing a bunch of videos to be doing a bunch of videos. I think I've put my time in of doing that. I might start getting more into the politic game because we're getting ready to hit these midterms. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, I want to make videos that mean something to me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to do a bunch of videos and shit like that. Or when I feel like, okay, this is something I need to make a video about. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I got a chance to look at it again, and I'm like, well, he not grabbing that kid ass. You know, it looks crazy, but when you actually get like, let me see the whole celebration. You know what I'm saying? And that's what did it for me, is when I seen the whole celebration, I'm like, all right, the kid was getting water dumped all over him and shit like that. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He probably was trying to get something out the kid's shirt, or trying to, you know, just tugging on the kid's shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing to where it was like, yo, this nigga Mike a creep. Like, this nigga knows these kids, probably be around these kids a lot. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, he around it. He's obviously got to be in day-to-day business with the father at all times. You know what I'm saying? So the kids is going to be around. The wife going to be around. You see what I'm saying? So he knows these kids. He's bringing these kids in as it's a family thing. For anybody that's been a part of teams and shit like that, y'all know how that shit be. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is a family. Nigga, your auntie, my auntie. We, you know what I'm saying? Your mother is like my mother. You know what I'm saying? We eat together. We stay at each other's houses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's a family. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. But anyway.
Oh my God.
Shocking, please.
And let me just say that for the smart niggas with the comments and shit like that. Well, I mean, yeah, that's just some basketball shit. Okay, well, what about the park and rec teams? Okay, when niggas is older and got kids. Okay, you see these niggas every week. You practicing with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Got kids. You know what I mean? Oh, that's little man. What's up, man? You treating him like he one of the guys. You treating her like she one of your sisters or something, or one of your kids. One of the aunties or aunties up and coming and shit like that. One of the little cousins. One of the princesses at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're gonna treat it with a level of respect when you're dealing with shit like that, especially sports. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can even use work. You can use work on this type of shit. Motherfuckers you work with, you see these niggas more time. I'm talking about niggas that work long shifts and work mad hours. You see motherfuckers at your job more than you see your own kids. Facts. Especially if your kids is little. You know what I'm saying? Because you're working most of the day. By the time you really get ready to get out of work, you probably have dinner with them, spend a little bit of time with them, and then it's time for them to go to bed. Unless you one of those parents where your kids can stay up until they get tired. So anyway, man, let me let this video keep going.
Do your due diligence and realize that it was chunks of ice that were in the kid's back area by his waistline of the shorts, and Michael Jordan was not grabbing his ass. He was grabbing the cubes of ice to try to break them up and make them fall down, and they fell down on his legs, and he wiped them off his legs. None of us are doing it just because we all love Michael Jordan, which we all do.
He wasn't at the M5
No, he was not. He was not.
Right. But see, this is how they get the shit on a black man's, an ancient American man's accomplishment. Michael Jordan, bro, like I stated earlier, he hasn't won anything since basketball. Now, he might have some wins here and there, business-wise. I'm pretty sure he's doing very well for himself. You know what I'm saying? He winning in the game of life. But the one thing he couldn't win was that goddamn racing shit. Mike been in this racing shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the game. He got a lot of skin in the game when it comes down to this racing shit. For those of y'all that don't know, okay? So Mike winning this was a hell of an accomplishment for him. And motherfuckers found a reason to just shit all over this man's accomplishment and what he accomplished in the sport of NASCAR. Cause ain't no niggas NASCARing like that. Don't no niggas own no goddamn NASCAR teams, bro. Don't know niggas own, not that I know of. Mike is the only nigga I known, and I've known that for years. So here it is, this brother goes ahead and wins a championship. Niggas found a way to motherfucking just looking for some shit to talk about. If they probably wasn't that, they would have been like, oh, Mike up there hugging on that white boy like that. See, he hug up on them white kids, but see, when it come down to the black babies, you know, he don't be giving a fuck. See, Mike be cooning for real. No, real talk, that nigga might be cooning. And he might be jigabooing a little bit, or whatever the case may be, or however you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might look at niggas with a certain level of disgust, but if it's a white man, he might look at him a little different, give him a chance, you know what I'm saying? But who knows? I don't know Mike like that. From all people that know Mike, they say that he's an asshole all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's just Mike. I know niggas like that in an everyday life. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? But anyway.
If this was a thing, I mean, we would probably know about it. Tyler Red.
All right. But anyway, man, I just wanted to do that video right there, man, because it's a damn shame what has happened. And y'all just try to shit all over this man's accomplishment and what he accomplished in NASCAR. This is not normal for a nigga owner. I'm talking to niggas right now. A nigga owner to have a championship win. I would have to look that up. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize to the brother that's out there doing it. But as far as me, I know of Michael Jordan doing this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't been winning the big ones. No, not at all. So for him to get this, I was happy for the brother. You know what I'm saying? I was honestly happy for him. I don't give a fuck about race carring. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I might watch it if I'm in the bar or something. You know what I'm saying? On my lunch break or something real quick. I'm going to have me a quick lunch break. They got the NASCAR and shit on. I might watch it. It is what it is. But other than that, am I checking for it? No. Am I looking for it like I look for a football game or like I look for a goddamn basketball game? No. You know what I'm saying? But if it's on, I'll watch it. Am I looking for it like, just like the Olympics? I don't watch the Olympics like that. But if basketball playing, if it's track or some shit, I might watch it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not checking for it. But if people got it on, I'm going to watch it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Same thing with baseball. I can care less about baseball. But when the playoffs hit, I might be a little bit more intrigued into watching it. You know what I'm saying? Or I know it's two good teams. That's really two good teams. That's like, that's really good and they playing each other. I might watch it. You know what I'm saying? But am I into it like that? No, I'm not into it like that. So it is what it is. So if I don't know all the nigga owners in NASCAR, that's my bad. But anyway, when it comes down to Jordan, man, I'm happy for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. As far as I know, one of the only black owners to win a Daytona 500. You know what I'm saying? I know this enough to know that the Daytona 500 is a big deal in NASCAR. That's how much I know of the sport. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal. That's not some regular rinky-dink goddamn NBA season tournament, a championship. No, this is some big deal type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mike, man. All y'all that ran out here with the narrative, Mike grabbing on his kid ass, man. Y'all niggas ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Real talk, man. We gotta tell like it is, man. Y'all niggas ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Y'all gotta get up here and apologize to Mike, man. Straight up, man. It is what it is. Or at least be a little bit more slow before, going to go pounce on the nigga, because that's what it really was all about. They was looking for something to try to tarnish this man's win, man. That's what they were trying to do in Black History Month, and niggas fell for the bait. Niggas fell for the bait on quote-unquote Black History Month. Crazy, man. Crazy. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all.